Yeah, I mean, there's so many people who would kill to set up a $300,000 movie and get to be the writer director. That doesn't sound like a lot of money to make a movie, and it's not, but you can do a lot of damage with $300,000 if you're a good director and if you are not working with vultures. And that's probably the biggest waste of this movie is that he was genuinely surrounded by good people. I mean, nobody was making any money on this thing. I mean, a part-time job at McDonald's would have paid any of us more than we were making for producing it. And they were all genuinely good people. They just liked the project. They liked the script. They wanted to make a good movie. And, as an example of a bad situation, as a first time director, you get into a $300,000 movie and you realize the lead producer on it is taking a $75,000 or $100,000 fee for himself, and then you're left with $200,000 to make the movie with, right? Or you have somebody that's just embezzling money out of it and leaving you with almost nothing to deliver the movie. But that just wasn't the case at all in this movie. I mean, he was just surrounded by good people and there were some, sort of yellow flags leading up to this moment. I mean, he didn't take our advice on just basics about where to spend the money and how to maximize his time. Like, for instance, he was insistent on having a company move at the end of every day. So rather than being creative about how he was going to, shoot certain things, he was just going to end up spending a lot of time and money moving around, which is just dumb filmmaking 101. And yeah, you're right. He squandered a great opportunity to launch his career. It's something he's wanted to do his whole life. And, there's a million other people that would have loved to have stepped into his shoes and actually, made a great $300,000 movie that would have launched their careers. But, he chose not to do that and was very short sighted. But, part of me thinks, I don't know this for a fact, but part of me thinks that some of the equity he brought to the table had started to fall out. Not all of it, but some of it. And he was just terrified we were setting up this movie financially that he did not really understand. And he had a lot of trouble trusting us. He was very conspiratorial and would just doubt people with 20-year track records in film finance. And, so maybe some of that money fell out and he was not confident we could have replaced it. But look, I know for a fact we could have pulled in 20 or 30,000 or whatever amount of money fell out. So it's just, just a wasted opportunity. And for me, it's wasted time and a little bit of damaged relationships, but I've recovered.